An Atheros radio with Ubiquiti software with everything you need included for $50 is an absolute steal. Anyone familiar with Ubiquiti devices will be right at home with this device. Since it is made to be budget-friendly, there are a few things you should know before buying and during configuration. The radio inside is 1x1 CISO, or single input single output. Even with AirMax, this is going to limit speeds to a maximum of MC7, 72. 2 megabits per second, even with AirMax enabled. For most people this isn't an issue. If you need more throughput capability, Ubiquiti offers the Litebeam AC, which has a 2x2 MIMO radio capable of higher speeds. To use this device as an AP access point, you may need to update the firmware. Some of the devices, mine included, ship with an older firmware revision that does not include the AP mode. To establish a point-to-point link from one location to another, AP mode must be enabled on the device at the location that is sending the connection. It is best practice for all devices that are communicating with each other be on the same firmware revision. I had trouble communicating with another device on an older firmware revision that ended up working fine after updating. This device is capable of communicating with other Ubiquiti devices that use a 2x2 radio, albeit at slower speeds. With AirMax enabled, it will never show more than a maximum AirMax capacity of 50% when communicating with a 2x2 radio device. I could not communicate with the NanoStation M5 before I turned off the Air Select feature on the NanoStation. I do not believe the Litebeam is capable of using this feature. It was not available as an option when the Litebeam was set up in AP mode, and it is not needed unless you are in a congested RF environment. Overall, this device is a stellar value and should be considered one a reliable, cost-effective. Like all other Ubiquiti devices, if you are not familiar with IT equipment and networking already, it will be a challenge for you to understand and configure. There are plenty of guides on the internet and forum support for assistance with setup if needed. Excellent. I always buy to sell micro store. They sell what I want. Good price more than others. International Version Ubiquiti. Original. Click the link under this video for more details, reviews and current pricing.